This is the nature of everything. Don't stay stuck.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the Tuesday check in. I'm Bo.
And I'm Clint. And look, before we get started, I just want to say we're about 45 minutes from our normal recording time on this. And for everybody listening, it's because Bo's been rearranging his spice rack. That's what we've been doing.
look, I did it over the weekend. I
Oh
was
my
late today
gosh.
for a totally different reason.
Oh, Lord, whatever.
But all the turmeric and the sumac, there's so many in there, I don't even know them all.
Well, I hope you got it done because that's annoying.
I got it done.
All right.
All right, look, here's what we're going to talk about today. How most people kind of mostly have it together. We show up and we take care of things, and we probably look like we're doing fine. But by a lot of measures, we are, but maybe something, I don't know, is off.
Yeah, like your spice rack, it's completely fine, I
Yes.
guess. All right, look, seriously, there are plenty of us who know that there's a version of our life that we've just simply stopped looking at honestly.
It could be like a relationship, it could be your work, it could be something about maybe who you're becoming or what you've gotten away from. We just can get really good at keeping things in our peripheral vision, like we're aware of it, but we don't really want to look at it and we're just not being honest about it.
Look, here's what makes this so hard to really, catch and hold on to is that the brain generates like really convincing reasons why now isn't the right time to look at it honestly. It'll
Hmm.
keep you busy with all kinds of other stuff, and it keeps you quote unquote productive. It keeps you feeling like you're moving along, but your brain it kind of throws up some smokescreen stuff because you can go for years, decades without ever telling yourself the honest truth about whatever the thing is.
Yeah, and the cruelest part of all of this is that productivity that you talked about. We're making progress in some areas. We have forward motion, but sometimes that can actually be a form of avoidance. You're not stuck the way people think of being stuck. You're just sort of efficiently circling around something that you won't be honest about.
Yeah, and to your point, man, that's super exhausting in its own way because, like you said, you just keep circling around that thing that you don't honestly want to name.
And here's what I know about that feeling. It doesn't go away with motivation. It
Right?
doesn't go away with a better routine or habits and goals and all the things. The only thing that actually moves it is honesty,
Mhm.
the real kind of honesty. When you stop negotiating with yourself and you just take a good hard look at what's true.
And I get it. I know that sounds like it would just really make things harder, but it's actually not what happens. What happens is that weight actually lifts off of you because you've been spending enormous amounts of energy managing a story or this weird narrative that you should shake instead of just being honest with yourself about what's true. I really think that when you tell yourself the truth, that all of that energy that you've been spending, at the least, you conserve that. But I think in many ways, you probably gain that energy back.
Yeah, I think that that brings a lot of freedom. And that freedom, that's what I want us to talk about this week.
Mhm. Mhm.
Not freedom from hard things, but freedom from the exhausting work of just not being honest.
Sure.
And kind of how the truth actually does set you free.
Thanks for the
And
cliche.
I know, but like it has something that we've both lived.
Sure. I absolutely we both lived it. Even further, honesty itself, just the act of seeing what is true, that changes something before you've really done a single thing about it. The
I agree.
clarity, the clarity alone shifts your understanding and your view.
Yeah, I mean, it's because you stop pretending. Pretending is heavy. So here's what we want you to do before Friday. Sit down with three questions. Get quiet. Get actually present. Doing any of this in a rush without thinking about it is pretending still. But just be honest with yourself.
Yeah, but to Bo's point, the quality of that particular attention, like being quiet, putting it on paper, writing it down, journaling, whatever your choice is, but making sure that you're putting the attention to this That's intention through attention. And it matters more than whatever time this takes. That intentionality and being attentive to this matters more. And it only works if you're actually willing to be honest.
So, first, what thing have you stopped being honest about? Not the comfortable version, like the one that has some weight to it. And second, like what have you been telling yourself that makes it okay for you to just keep avoiding it? There's a story there. I mean, I tell myself
Always.
some. And third, if that story wasn't available anymore, what would happen? What would you actually do?
That last question, that's the one that you really need to sit in and really kind of marinate in. Like be honest with what comes up with that, because if that doesn't exist anymore, what could you actually do?
It's something Clint and I have been discussing off the mic for a long time.
Mhm.
All those unrecorded thoughts that we have, which is way more than recorded thoughts. But there's a lot there, and we're going to get more into it on Friday.
There's definitely a lot more there, and a lot of it can't be said out loud. But hey, we'll see you Friday.
Don't stay stuck.
Before you go, just know it's time. Time to connect. Time to change the nature of everything. Find us at thenatureofeverything.com and don't stay stuck.